Hey Paranormies, it's Jen and Gavin, and you're on the light side of the paranormal. So we are back this week to do a reaction that you guys have been requesting like crazy. We've gotten all these requests on our last reaction that we did together last week.
For Nukes Top 5?
For Nukes' latest video. As of now, he has made a more recent video, so it's technically not his latest. Yes, it is a Nukes Top 5 video that we are reacting to top 10 scary ghost videos to cry yourself to sleep. So everyone is requesting this video. Like, this is the one. Every once in a while, you guys really, try and get us to react to a specific video because it's stirred up a lot of conversation. So I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it with you.
All right.
Like, all right, I don't know why.
I can't believe it, yeah.
So if you're not following Nukes Top 5, please make sure to go over and give him a follow. He's got amazing paranormal compilations. And if you're not following him yet, what are you doing? You gotta go over there and do that. And I will link down below the video that we are reacting to today as well. Before we get started, if you are new here and you like paranormal and spooky stuff, please make sure to subscribe and hit your notification bell so you get notified every single time that we upload new content, which is twice a week. We have all that spooky stuff, not just at Halloween, all year round. It is Halloween every day on the light side of the paranormal. All right, let's do it.
Top 10 ghosts caught on camera. The ghost in room 1. Nukes Top 5 viewer Russ is a certified nursing assistant working in an undisclosed hospital in North Carolina. So early one morning, Russ is called in to monitor an emergency surgery. While on the operating floor, he takes a look at the CCTV camera feeds and notices something truly bizarre in another operating room that's supposed to be empty.
I love hospital ghost videos.
Yo, this place is f***ing haunted. Let me show you something, bro. Alright, so look. This is channel 1. That's room 1, right? This thing was standing in the f***ing corner. Room 1 is all the way down there. It's the last door. Nobody's in here. We got people in room 3 doing surgery, but nobody's in here. Look. I've been chilling at the desk and this thing said movement detected. We got people in here, but not room 1, and that thing is gone.
Oh, I did see it.
An odd, pale, translucent figure that seems to be wearing a hospital gown can be seen standing in room 1, a hospital room used for C-sections. Russ explains that only room number 3 was in use for surgery at the time, while room number 1, this room, was completely empty. No one was there, nor was anyone even allowed in there. Russ believes the hospital to be haunted. But what do you think? Could this be the ghost of a patient who didn't survive, stuck forever inside the hospital? Let me know.
You could even kind of see its translucent head, but it also looked like the gown was like open. Like, you know how if you're like standing facing away from this camera, you'd have like a strip of open gown in the back, probably. Mm-hmm. That's what it looked like. Okay. Hospital videos are so convincing to me because there's just not a lot of room in hospitals for shenanigans.
That's right.
Especially like a working hospital. Abandoned hospitals, also creepy, but more room for shenanigans. A real working hospital, you're not just allowed in an operating room that's sanitized and ready for the next operation. You're not just allowed to go in there and goof off.
A lot harder to hoax in an operating facility. Yeah. Like, just, you got things going on. Just supervisor, person on the floor, you'd be like, stop that.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, there's like no room for shenanigans.
Yeah, less chance of a hoax. Yeah. Russ makes some...
Was that his name? Russ,
yeah. I believe Russ.
The Weeper.
Or I guess number 9.
A little over a year ago, a Japanese man who goes by the name Yama Q was looking for a rental home. He found a nice 40-year-old renovated house in Japan with an incredibly low rental price. Yama was blown away and he happily signed the rental contract right away. But as you might suspect, Yama soon discovered just why the house's rental price was so low. You see, the home carries a bit of a dark history. The house's previous owner tragically passed away inside the home's bathroom from an undisclosed illness. Only 4 months after Yama moves in, strange things begin to happen in the dead of night. Q starts a YouTube channel and begins to record the increasingly spooky activity around his home.
No, dude.
You've got a flashlight like that. That's pretty obvious knocking.
Coming right from in there.
It's smart to go outside that way.
It's like banging on the window or a pipe in the bathtub or something.
But when he goes inside, it sounds like it's coming from inside there. That's creepy.
Night after night, a mysterious knocking sound can be heard coming from the bathroom. No matter how hard he tries, Q is never able to find the source. He has no idea what could be causing this terrifying phenomenon.
Paranormal or not, if you could not figure out where that's coming from, that would drive me crazy. Not being able to pinpoint where that sound is, because it's such a loud, consistent sound. I'd go nuts.
One night, Yama is a bit disturbed when a neighborhood dog shows up at his home. The dog is usually quiet and friendly, but this time it seems distressed by something. The dog aggressively growls and barks at something Yama can't see.
Oh,
The next day, he finds the dog back at its neighborhood home, safe and sound, and friendly as always. But that certainly isn't the end of Q's paranormal problems. Only 9 months after moving in, he experiences something truly terrifying. A blood-curdling wail can be heard coming from right outside Yama's living room window.
Creepy.
But when he goes outside to investigate, the creepy moaning suddenly just stops. As Q's YouTube audience grows, his many shocked viewers request that he get better equipment to capture the supernatural phenomena. Yama orders a thermal imaging camera and waits for his next opportunity to record and capture what's going on in his home. And this is where things take a turn towards the truly bizarre. Because 1 month later, this happens.
An ad!
The challenge of moving an entire...
It sounds like it's right
Yeah, it
there.
sounds like an elderly person fell over and
Yes.
can't get up.
He's gonna throw hot water out there?
Ah!
Yeah, oh my god. Where would you get that idea from? To
I
do
think
that?
his idea was
With
because
two cameras
if
ready,
you
Yama goes on the attack
Sorry.
as he throws boiling hot water at the spot where the weeping voice seems to be coming from. Whatever's making the noise seems to cry out as the scalding water's thrown, and then all goes quiet. But nothing shows up on the thermal imaging camera. These days, unfortunately, Yamakyu's increased YouTube popularity has led to unwelcome strangers discovering his address in Japan.
Speechless.
And sometimes they just show up at his house unannounced in the hopes of experiencing some of the paranormal activity for themselves.
Sorry, okay, what were you going to say?
Why boiling water? Because he's got the FLIR, right?
Yeah.
So it detects hot patches.
Yes.
So his idea is take the water and douse it so then maybe you could see it running off or something.
I wasn't sure if he was trying to accomplish something with the steam, using the steam
maybe,
for something.
But no, I think it was to get it all wet and then you could see the shape of it.
Come to find out there's somebody hiding in your bush being a jerk and you scalded them. 3rd-degree burns now.
何ですか?
That's scary.
はい。警察呼びますよ。はい。
Troubled and stressed out by the creepy stalker-like visits, Yamakyu shares on his YouTube page that sadly, he'll be uploading less often. To this day, Yamakyu still experiences horrifying events at his haunted home in Japan. But is it real? Could the wailing voice and aggressive knocking be the spirit of the previous owner who passed away in the bathroom? Let me know what you think.
So, that would be super easy to fake.
It would be, yeah.
But at the same time, if it's real, that would be super frustrating to not get proof good enough for other people to agree with. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah. So, I mean,
creepy voice.
Keep searching, go get a new place, or if you don't mind, just get some earplugs, go to sleep.
It sucks because having a place like this and having a channel based around paranormal activity in this home is that would be awesome. But now people are showing up that's not even feasible for him to do that anymore because people are being creeps. Do you believe that one, or is that too easy to fake for you to believe?
It's believable. It's easy to fake, but it's believable. I mean,
it would be
anything's easy to fake. If you can't, you can be something right behind it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Where's it coming from then? But I guess it could be directly behind him. I don't know. Weird voice.
Good video. That was entertaining.
It was entertaining.
I like that one.
Like a mini
Very
horror
entertaining.
movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Mirror, mirror. Paranormal investigator Amy from the YouTube channel Shadowhunters UK TV is joined by fellow ghost hunters Moxley's Paranormal and Ghosts on Trent as they stay at the infamously haunted 30 East Drive in Pontefract, England. They say that long ago on this very same location, a monk was hanged for taking the life of a young girl. The house is said to be haunted by his angry spirit, which they call the Black Monk. Throughout the house, there are CCTV cameras installed, and one of them captures a very bizarre and chilling event.
I included this TikTok that she created in our last Haunted TikTok video. I don't think I've shown this to you, but it's really creepy.
Okay.
As Amy simply looks at herself in the upstairs bedroom mirror.
Did I show this to you?
No.
Okay.
She makes a creepy smile.
Amy's face appears to distort into a horrifying gaping maw. Her mouth opens up to such an impossible extent that the investigators believe that they might have captured a paranormal transfiguration.
Creepy, eh?
The video is definitely very creepy and doesn't appear to be a digital glitch. But just what do you think happened here? Let me know down in the comments.
Creepy,
That would
eh?
freak you out.
Oh my god,
It's
yeah.
like taking a magnifying glass, right, and putting it in front of your mouth.
Yeah, so like I said in the other video, if that was me, that would be terrifying. I'm already afraid of mirrors. I already go into the bathroom in the middle of the night, don't even look in the mirror. That's terrifying. And she she grabs her face. If you saw your own face do something you weren't doing, that's seriously creepy. Do you believe that? How would they fake that?
The only thing I mean, my mind just goes oh, it's got to be this, or it's got to be.
Yeah.
It could be it's like a cell phone, like a filter. So it's just a mirror that they've turned into like a Snapchat filter.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
But
The demon down the hall. Supernatural investigator Cody Aaron says in his YouTube and TikTok videos that he doesn't believe that ghosts are real. or at least that they aren't the lingering spirits of humans. Instead, he believes that all paranormal experiences are actually demonic in nature.
Oh boy.
Cody says that he has successfully helped troubled families struggling with demonic presences for years. So when a family member reaches out to Cody about the terrifying activity occurring in their office building, the concerned investigator doesn't hesitate to offer a helping hand. But what he encounters in this office building even takes him by surprise. Cody records as he explores the creepy empty office space at night. What happens next is downright chilling.
Okay, you guys, so this is the door that moves on its own, and that's the chair that moves on its own. And I'm just tired, you know, there's absolutely
Give me a break.
Here this time.
Right when he says there's
I've
nothing
not seen
here.
anything.
I haven't seen anything.
It's 9:46, and usually everything happens by this time, but nothing's going on. There was way more people than what's usually here today, so I kind of guess maybe that's what it is, and I'm just gonna call it a day. I'll start again tomorrow maybe, and we'll see what.
I already find this pretty corny.
Okay, so I'm the only one here right now, and the door just closed on its own.
Did you see it? Cody is completely unaware of what appears to be a small girl standing right behind
Quite
him.
literally the girl from
When
the
he
ring.
walks into the room the figure appeared in, a door behind him slams shut. After reviewing his spooky footage, the investigator decides to return for another night. And it did not go well.
Okay, so I'm here by myself. All of these green lights means that there's no motion, right? Look in this room.
Oh.
What in the world is that? That is insane.
It's like a face.
I have never seen something like this.
It just looks like someone's standing there like popping
This
in
is
and out of the
directly
light.
beside me in the next room.
Right?
Did you see that? It disappeared. What in the world?
Okay, wait, I just want to say, the way that the corner is shadowed here, you could easily have somebody there, and then you like poke your face out, and the light that's streaming here hits on your face a little bit, and you're in and you're out.
Well, when he was panning around that room with the American flag and stuff, and there was that couch on the right-hand side, you can see in the top right corner, there's a camera there. So let's see that footage. At that time, when the door closed and that little kid was right behind him.
Yeah.
Let's see that footage. I bet you he's not going to show us that.
Bet you
It's
not.
fake. This guy's brutal.
Okay. I'm going over. I have to see what this is. See, and look. Here is the motion detection for me in this room. There I am on the screen.
Wait.
There's no motion detection. Look, it's moving. And there's no motion detection right there. That is nuts. Look at that.
That green is no motion.
Yellow is motion? Oh, they both look kind of greenish. Okay.
Let's do it.
Balls? No.
Okay.
Panther.
Yeah, I'm gonna need air check for this. I'm
Why?
not gonna do this
Why,
by
buddy?
myself.
Cody is shocked when suddenly a loud voice yells, "Leave."
Oh.
Come on.
So could it be that the office building is haunted by a demonic presence? Or could it all just be an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out more paranormal moments over on Cody Aaron's TikTok page and YouTube channel.
So if this is a demon, I don't want to be sitting here bashing it and then it's like, let me show you I'm real. But for real, I find this really kind of poorly done and I don't trust this person at all. I know I don't know him, and if this did happen, that's insane, but I really, really don't believe this person at all.
Next.
Signs and signals. Ghost hunters Dave and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals were contacted by one of their viewers about a home that they were renovating to be sold. During renovations, they experienced loud, unexplained knocking and banging, and objects seemed to mysteriously move around all on their own. The renovators got so spooked that they put a complete stop to the project. The house has been sitting empty ever since, with no hope of it ever being sold.
As a contractor, would there be something that could happen that would make you completely stop your work and be like, I'm not doing this again?
No. No. Get the job done, sell the house. You need to sit for the bills are just going to pile up. Bills aren't going to stop. What are you going to tell the bank? Oh, finish the build, sell it.
Okay.
Dave and Dell head out to investigate the house and search for a possible cause for the unexplained terrifying events. As soon as the guys arrive and step out of their car, they already hear strange banging sounds coming from inside the dark, creepy house.
I got it.
Look, dude. You hear that, right?
Yeah.
It's just...
Dude, I'm not going in there. You are out of your mind if you think I'm going in there.
He's an investigator.
But damn, yeah, that's... So like what we heard before.
Where's the flashlight? You got the flashlight?
Yeah.
Get that bag.
These
Get the
guys are
bag.
funny.
What the man?
It's probably like a wild animal caught in there somewhere.
Maybe.
Dude,
Up in the attic or something.
Come on, man. I know we ain't about to go in here.
I don't know, dude. What are we supposed to do? She said this was like the problem that was going on.
What, she said there were bangs like this?
Yeah, I mean, she said that the cruise was getting run up by bangs and things moving around and
I saw a video like this
is
once,
paranormal
and these
thing,
people
Ben.
got to their cottage in the springtime, like, oh, we're hearing bangs and all that, so they called the home inspector to come over and check it out, and a bear hibernated in their crawl space.
Well, that's
So then they
scary.
had to like coax the bear out, and he came
Yeah.
out of the crawl space and like and walked off.
If you weren't expecting that or even thinking to check this crawl space for a situation like that, you'd hear like low growling and grumbling and banging and stuff like that. And if you're not used to this kind of stuff, like say me, I'm in this house, automatically you'd be like, get me out of here. I don't want to be in here.
paranormal thing, then...
I mean, I don't want to be in there with a bear either, so.
Yeah.
Was that a bird? Dear Dale.
I feel. Yo! Anybody in here?
Dave and Dell look through the entire
Oh, they went
house and
in.
find nothing and no one to explain the banging sounds they heard. Then things get weird.
Ain't nobody at this house. Is anybody here that like to communicate?
That's
Is
loud.
there a basement? Is there an attic?
That was a
While
loud
exploring
bang
one
though.
of the rooms, loud banging absolutely scares the out of the two ghost hunters, and they make a run for it. Then before they can even get out, a heavy hallway door slams shut right in front of them. After uploading their video to YouTube, many viewers requested that the two investigators head back to the haunted house one final time. Slightly terrified, the two friends agree. When they are about to enter the building through the front door, Dave hears something.
Whoa, what? God damn. You scared the shit out of me. You sound like you scared the shit out yourself. Hello? Yo.
Dave tries to joke around as they are about to enter the house, but both of the guys are feeling quite a bit nervous. Once inside, the two friends search through the entire house, checking every room. But, well, nothing happens and no one's there. But then, they hear something horrifying.
I know you're f***ing with me, dude.
Is that that ain't upstairs? That's back there. Listen.
Do it.
There's an attic.
Do it.
It is. It's back here.
It's the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
Whoops.
It's an old stair one too. Pull it downstairs.
Hello? Dale, you f***ing with me, are you?
No. I got the knife.
I swear to God, if you're
I
with
got
me.
the knife. Just let me get it. Hello?
I wouldn't put fingers in
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
slam
Are you
shut.
nuts? Who opens the door like that?
I didn't even know they even played your music.
No, that's
Now you crazy for going in there.
Well, we can't just run from this. People give us so much for this.
What the? Am I looking
You don't believe that?
that was planned.
Now's the time to tell me if you're really messing with me. Are you messing with me?
Yeah, I walked all the way back here and
I don't know. You do some crazy shit.
Yeah. Look, how did that even come? Straight up, bro.
Wait, what was that?
Glowing light. I saw
Yeah.
that too. I thought it was the other guy's
Look,
flashlight.
how did that even come? Look, how did that even come?
Dave and Dell
Yeah,
find
no,
a
I
music
remember
box
that.
playing inside one of the bedroom closets. When Dave turns toward Dell, a dark figure can be seen in the reflection of a mirror hanging on the closet door.
Oh, I saw it.
Whoever or whatever it is appears to just be watching the two investigators from the other room.
It's like spread feet.
Dave and Dell decide to leave the house, having no clue of what they just captured.
Oh.
Weird.
You can watch this entire two-part investigation over on the YouTube channel.
That's creepy.
Signs and Signals.
it's hard because I've seen some of their videos before. I find them very believable, guys.
Oh, I found that very entertaining
Yeah.
and very believable. So if they could be 100% genuine, but if I wanted to, like, well, let's get a rise out of these people, see if we can scare these people, you have them come over to your place, it's haunted or whatever.
Oh, I see.
But then without them knowing,
You're still there.
You're doing
Right.
all this stuff to
That's
make them
messed
freak
up.
out.
Don't
Freak
do that
out,
to
freak
people.
Freak out.
Don't do that to people.
So that's
what you think happened?
that could easily be done. Where their reaction's 100%, but the other people are just messing with them.
Right. You would still get a genuine reaction out of them. Right. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a scary thought, though. Who's doing that to people? Like, that's messed up.
Creepy Crawler. A high school student from Boswell, Pennsylvania is walking home from her friend's house late one night when she begins to notice someone is following her. Fearing the worst, the girl takes out her phone and begins to record as she gathers her courage and turns to confront her unknown stalker. What she sees shocks her to the core.
I'm scared.
Who's there?
A humanoid-like creature with glowing eyes stands up on two legs before seemingly beginning to chase her on all fours.
Skinwalker.
Luckily, the high school girl got away unharmed, left with only nightmares about the terrifying encounter and a very strange video. So what do you think can be seen in this footage? Is it an unknown creature, or maybe just a person with freakishly odd proportions and, glowing eyes? Either way, you decide.
They always have a weapon.
Who's there? Who's there?
This is why you always film everything. Because no one would ever believe you that you saw that.
No,
Explain that one.
can't.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
That's very, like, Skinwalker,
esque.
if you will. Yeah. That's scary. That's the creepiest thing we've seen so far. Because I don't know how you'd fake that. That's scary.
Don't walk home alone.
In this next creepy-
Try not to walk home alone.
Yes.
Take a ride.
Don't walk
Get a
home
ride.
alone.
Don't do that.
Buddy system. That's a thing for a reason. Especially if you're a woman.
Yeah. Call me, I'll come pick you up.
Along for the ride.
Anytime.
In this next creepy video, a man on a bicycle can be seen making his way through the streets of a town somewhere in Japan. A camera mounted to his bike helmet captures something absolutely terrifying.
I love these.
Hear the laugh?
Mm-hmm. He almost hit her. He's weirded out. Oh, you can hear laughing. There must be a school or something around, so you can hear people. Oh!
The man slams on his brakes when suddenly a woman appears out of nowhere at the corner. However, when he turns around, the woman has disappeared. Later, when he arrives at his destination, his helmet camera captures the terrifying disfigured apparition standing right behind him. What happened to the man is a mystery. Could the strange figure be the spirit of a traffic accident victim out for revenge on whoever crosses her path?
Maybe.
Unfortunately, as with most Japanese videos, the source on this one is completely
That's
unknown.
creepy though.
So we'll just never know.
Yeah. I don't think I believe that one, but like...
It's a good job.
You know what that's like? Do you ever hear those like horror stories in one sentence or less? Or something, you know what I mean? It's like horror movie in under 10 seconds kind of thing. That was good. Super creepy. Her face was messed up. That was the scariest part.
What lurks in the tunnels? Paranormal investigator L from the YouTube channel K&L Ghost Hunters travels to the historic Smethwick Baths in Birmingham, England. The swimming center was built in the 1930s and used as an air raid shelter and morgue during the Second World War. Underneath the building, there's an elaborate system of tunnels. Now, during the construction of these tunnels, over 300 bodies were found buried here. All of them were victims of the plague that swept through the country during medieval times.
See, that's why I believe
With
these
such a
places are
long,
haunted.
dark history, it's really no surprise that the building and the tunnels are said to be haunted. One particular angry spirit has been reported to be aggressive towards women. Elle is completely alone down in the tunnels when she captures something truly unnerving.
So here I am at Smethwick Baths, on my own, no K. He's got
Tunnels
bad
are
teeth.
creepy by yourself.
Yeah.
Creepy in general.
Another tunnel. Absolute madness.
I just started talking. But she's there alone.
Could be the pipes. It's just that walking across.
Let's rewind and look at that
Did
again.
you see it?
Someone walking back there?
Who or whatever this is does not have a torch. There is a low-hanging pipe here. I'm 5'3" and I have to duck down. So either this is a very short person or a child. But let's be clear, children are not allowed in this part of the building or indeed on a paranormal investigation. As the site is a health and safety nightmare, I had to receive permission to walk the tunnels on my own. Without a torch, the chances are that you will probably hit your head on one of the low pipes or slip down one of the massive drains.
A dark figure can be seen walking behind Elle without a flashlight, yet somehow effortlessly maneuvering around the low-hanging pipes and dangerous open drains.
That would be so
Could it be
scary.
that this is the dark spirit
Seen
that
that
has a
actor?
hatred for
Statue of
women,
the
stalking
pipe
Elle
Jesus.
as she explores alone? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky adventures over on the YouTube channel K&L Ghost Hunters.
Remember the video that I sent you of the pipe chases?
When you were working at that underground? Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary, eh?
Did that freak you out being down there alone?
It's it's creepy because all the pipes make noises.
And it travels through,
It's
right?
echoing. And you hear
Yes.
you'll hear like dripping. You hear a different sound, but if it's like something different, if there's more pressure coming
Yeah.
through it, it's creepy down there. Anything can happen.
Okay, I believe that. It's funny, like, if that was somebody else, I might not believe it. Same footage. I don't know.
I don't know, you get a little bit of backstory, you know, she had to get permission to go down there.
Like I said before, there is no rhyme or reason to why I believe certain ones and don't believe others. It's just the vibe I get.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I'm right, I'm just telling you how I feel.
Like it could be easily faked.
Yes, yeah.
Could be. I believe it.
But being down there, like you can tell, like because it's green, she's got her night vision on and she has a flashlight. Being down there in the complete dark, just to walk around to be like the background in like a scary video, say if it was a hoax, that's so scary. Just doing that's so scary.
Caught on CCTV. This next creepy video was sent in to me by a Nukes Top 5 viewer, but after further contact I was never able to determine a direct source. Viewer Yul Pedroso claims that this footage was captured by CCTV cameras in Guam. The video shows a few cars parked outside a building when someone watching the CCTV feed notices something truly disturbing.
Oh, you're on the other side, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the base.
There, look at that. Holy. There's a lot of them, no? That's what it is. It's on top of the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are the kids or adults?
I heard about a legend like this growing up next to the reserve as a kid. This is terrifying to me.
So clear, right?
Yeah.
Dancing. Yeah, dancing.
I have chills.
What is that?
They are native, right?
No, they're in Guam, aren't they?
Oh, really? Guam?
I thought so.
I seen them doing this before. It was smaller than them. And a little bit like, you know, thick. Yeah, look at that.
The hood now, right?
Yeah, it's on the hood. And the hood and the windshield. You got one foot on the windshield.
I don't have noticed this.
Look. You go up again. You go up again on the roof.
Yeah.
Hold that friend of yours and look at the hood and the roof. See the footprints.
Look at the hood.
See if he's got
Yeah.
see if he's got footprints on the
Yes.
top.
I like that. Yes, check it out.
Yeah.
You know, when I was outside, on the side of my eyes, I saw somebody going like this, right? Real quick. And then all of a sudden I kept saying, no, that couldn't be a dog.
Hope to elaborate a bit on this.
It's
not just the video.
Where's she going now?
46.
I gotta tell you the story I was told as a kid. Oh my god. This is like my nightmare come to life.
That's it, right? You moved away.
Someone suddenly appears to be standing on top of a car. Whoever or whatever it is on the CCTV footage seems to move about in a very strange way, almost as if weightless. Then the figure slowly disappears. Those watching the camera seem alarmed by what they see and have no explanation for what's happening. So, what do you think? Could this be a really strange video glitch? Is it a hoax? And if so, why would someone risk damaging their car by standing and moving on the roof? Let me know down in the comments.
Okay, so.
Wild.
So I grew up next to a First Nations reservation as a child. I was told by some of the kids that their parents were told this by like the elders, like passed it on to, so this story of this creature that kind of looked like a human. First of all, any First Nations people out there that actually know this, like I might butcher this story. So if you actually know, please leave it in the comment section. But it was like when someone was at like a party, or when you'd be at a party when there was lots of cars parked in a parking lot, somebody had seen this creature or whatever dancing on the roof of the cars, but it was small like a kid, but it wasn't a kid. I can't remember.
Having a great time?
No, like in a very creepy, like they were scared of this thing. Oh, it was terrifying. I remember hearing this as a kid. It was terrifying. Yeah, so if you know anything about this creature that was like, looked like a child, but was not a child, dancing on the hood of everybody's car. And it was, I think somebody had said it was almost like a distraction. Everyone was like, what is that? And then when they came back, their kids that were at this party were missing. And it was almost like a distraction. They ended up finding the kids, or you would find, however this legend was, or you would find the kids, but there was footprints all over the hoods of their cars.
So the footprints, I don't know if
it was scary. So like
watching
watching this was like how I had always pictured this story in my head, which is super creepy because of that. Like, because I've heard a very similar story to this, I believe this. And also, like, the way that it, like, came up.
Yeah,
it wasn't, it was very, like, wispy and, like,
it came to, it didn't, like, walk in, it just kind of was brought to life.
Happened, yeah. Oh, creepy.
I'd love to know if there's footprints on these cars.
But like you said, he tried to contact them and he couldn't get a hold of them again.
Suspicious.
It does seem suspicious, but I hope they're okay. Okay, last one.
Right next door. This next video comes from a TikTok page that is completely unrelated to anything paranormal. TikTok user Nicholas Lorenzon from Argentina normally just shares videos of his family, travel, workouts, cars, and motorcycles. But one day, out of curiosity, Nicholas decides to explore an abandoned house in his city that is said to be haunted. He jokingly walks through the building, shouting and pretending to be the police. It's not until he reviews his footage later that he discovers something truly bizarre.
It's against law to impersonate a police officer.
Is it? Yeah.
Shouldn't do that.
What is it?
That's like a hardcore impersonation too.
Someone or something can be seen watching Nicholas from a doorway before quickly disappearing out of sight. Nicholas has no idea who or what he captured on that night, and is very glad that he didn't notice or have a more direct encounter with this odd, creepy figure.
I'll tell you that.
That is a tall person. It looks like Voldemort. That's creepy.
You know.
Creepy because you said Policia.
What did you say? Creepy?
You said Policia.
Policia. Guy just looks like, the cops.
That was creepy though. Gavin, do you think this is just a person that he knows that just looks like Voldemort?
Maybe it's a guy squatting.
Instead of squatting, he's like 10 feet tall. I know what you mean. Oh, that was creepy. That was a really good video. I don't know which video you guys were talking about specifically that was so scary, so let us know down below. But some of those were really good. The ones that could be really scary, I don't know if I believe them, so sorry to disappoint if those were the ones that you guys were really freaked out by. But this was a good compilation.
Yeah, this
it was
held
captivating.
my attention.
Yeah, it was like watching a horror movie. Like, it was really good. There was none that were really just boring and blatantly obviously faked. So
I enjoyed sitting through it.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to see it and made it better.
yeah. Thanks so much for sticking around and watching this video. If you did like it, please give that like button a boop. It helps us out so much. One click goes a long way. And if you're not already following us on Instagram, please go over and follow us at TLS_paranormal. You can follow Alice and myself on our personal pages as well, and everything will be linked in the description below. And like I said, make sure to go over and give Nuke some love and go over and like his video as well. It's kind of fun to go over and check out the comment section on that video as well and see what people thought. So make sure to do all of those things, and we will see you next time. Until then, keep on creeping on. Bye.